welcome back to Show Me How to Win. We're visiting PAX U 2019 and we are interviewing Jacquemain, the marketing director of Burn Island Games. And we are here to check out in the Hall of
the Mountain King, yes. In this game, we play trolls returning to our ancestral mountain home, and we are going to restore it to its former glory. So we're going to be building tunnels, uncovering resources, and uncovering statues of the great leaders of the past, of troll history. And we're going to be trying to drag those statues deeper and deeper into the heart of the mountain to higher places of prestige to earn points and restore honor to the troll lifestyle. Yeah.
Yes, what he said. So basically, this game was on Kickstarter.
Yes.
It's a resource management game.
Yes, yeah. It's got actually a very interesting resource management where we're building a Trolls Mute, which is kind of like a pyramid of cards, and every time you add a new card to your Trolls Mute, it starts a cascade of resources going for the card itself and every card underneath it. So it's really a game of timing as to when you want to play a new card down there, because you spend the resources off those cards, and so if they're not spent, they don't refresh.
Right. That's a great actually description. It's really a game of timing, because timing is important in this game. So there are a few ways you can get points in this game. Sean, can you give me some examples?
Yeah, for sure. Well, one of the easiest ways to understand is building tunnels. You've got 3 different resources in the game: stone, iron, and heartstone, and you can return those to build tunnels. And the bigger the tunnels and the better the resources you use, the more points you're going to get that way. Another way to get points is building great halls. So depending on how you build your tunnel system, you might be able to put a great hall down there, which is going to score you big points. And the final way is by putting them on putting statues. So these statues of the troll leaders, you're going to want to drag them to the center of the mountain as much as possible, and the deeper they get in, the more points they're worth, and if you can put them up on a pedestal, they're worth even more points.
Okay. So basically, in this game, when you kind of draft cards, you hire the trolls,
yes.
And then the trolls, they either give you resources, or they give you cards to move the pedestals, or they give you hammers, which allows you to dig through that. So how do you use tunnels, and why is that important?
Well, the tunnel has collapsed. At the start of the game, we are returning to this tunnel that has collapsed, and it's buried not just statues, but resources in the mountains. And so, yeah, so exactly. So you've got to kind of build your tunnel system, getting you deeper and deeper into the mountain, not just so that people can return to the mountain and have sort of residences there, but also so that you can move the statues, as I say, like deeper in. And those carts that some of the trolls provide you will be able to drag some of those statues further in.
And deeper you go, the more hammer it requires, but more points, right?
Yes. So some sections of the mountain have been further caved in worse than other sections. And so we've got little hammers, which are a resource that you're going to need to spend to break through those more caved in areas. And the deeper you go into the heart of the mountain, the more prestige is there. And so that's where you really want to move these statues, and that's where you want to move your tunnels, because it's just going to be worth more points to you throughout the game.
So would you say that's what you should focus on, the tunnels and the pedestal, or building the tunnels, or building the Great Hall? Which one is which one have you seen as where the points are at?
So I always find myself trying to build tunnels going straight to the center faster. If you build kind of like a wide set of tunnels, it's easier to build great halls because they lay down on your tunnel system. I always find myself trying to make a beeline for the heart of the mountain and try to drag statues there. But there are lots of different ways to play. The thing about in the Hall of the Mountain King is there is a lot of variables that change each time you play. Spells will come out that change sort of the flow of the game. Which trolls come out that you can hire to your Trolls Mute make a huge difference, and the way other players are playing make a huge difference. So it's really about opportunity and seizing the best chance that you have when it presents itself.
Right. One more resource you can get are crystals, which allows you to activate spells. And spells basically can be activated 3 times, and after the 3rd time, it blow up, and then a new spell come out. So tell us a little bit about the spells. What are some of the more powerful spells?
Yeah. So there are spells that get you resources. There are spells that allow you to build a bigger tunnel than you actually pay for, or a more prestigious tunnel, so more points than actually the resources you use. There are tunnels that allow your hammers to be more powerful. All sorts of different ideas. Use resources in different ways. What I find about the spells, there are more powerful and less powerful ones, but each of them kind of like break a rule of the game in an interesting way. And situationally, each of them can be extraordinarily powerful. So it's all about kind of seeing what it presents and taking advantage of it when you get the chance.
So, have we covered pretty much all the strategies?
I think we've covered some of the... I mean, obviously, I don't want to give away too many strategies because I have to play some of these people who are going to be watching, and I want to have a chance. I can't give away all of my secrets, but I think we've covered many of the strategies.
Well, Sean, for the first play, I really enjoyed it. I think it's really crunchy, and there's lots of ways to go about it. When is this game going to be available? I know it's already kickstarted, so when is it going to hit retail?
Yeah, so kickstarted this year. It'll be in retail February 2020. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Sean, for showing me how to play and how to win in the halls of the Mountain King. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.